Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I've got something really cool to share with you. Not really cool, I don't know what I don't know what it is, but I think you should see a little bit of mishaps. I don't know if you remember Kevin, we had you praying for him that God would heal his struggle with anorexia. You can stop praying, everything's fine. And so Kevin's sitting at around, Kevin's sitting around 400 pounds and he was getting ready to fly the beast. And part of our training that we do before you get to flying is we have you tool around in it. Well, he got happy with the throttle. He was really rolling around pretty darn fast and doing some tight turns and stuff. One thing led to another. He had kind of a bump out there with a tight turn and he rolled this thing over with him in it. And I want you to look at this cage. Look at this cage, because this was a backpack motor. Here, I'll do that in a second, but stand back, get from the sides. This thing isn't even bent, all right, because the new beast makes them out of steel. This also did not disconnect. It acted like a roll cage. He didn't come in contact with the ground. He's not in a harness. He didn't bang his head. All of this is protective. All of this is protective. He was completely upside down when he took his tumble. Rolling around, and I did warn him, so you don't say that I didn't warn him.
You told me.
I told him not to go fast. He did anyways. And this thing is a beast. It's 36 horsepower, liquid cooled. Nothing was hurt, but he did damage the prop. And let me show you the extent. Now, if you did this with any other trike, we had a Zenith come here. Good friend of mine was doing a tandem, and they landed, and it wasn't even going fast. And the front wheel was turning a little bit, and they had barely a rollover, and everything on that thing was destroyed. The half frame that they put on with the little expanders or their bungees, the main frame, the front end, all of it, the main post that holds their motor on, destroyed. Props gone. We did break the props on this because one of them struck right here, or they struck right here. But look at this, you don't even notice anything. Check over here and come in from right here, Eric. There's the props. Now, Eric, come on over here. And from right here, just film that. Now, you can't even see anything wrong in here. It's not deformed from the hit or the roll. It has his full body weight in there, and look that's all that happened right there to the frame and the cage. Now, if this had been my Fresh Breeze, and there's nothing wrong with Fresh Breeze, and we were using backpack paramotors, which can be used with the Gen 5 fly pods. Any motor can fit on our trike. And the trikes are safe because they have steel, they're made of steel. Our cage now with the new beast is unlike anything out there on the market. There's nobody doing this. They're all making them out of cheap aluminum because they think it has to be light. We had Davin Miles, the NFL player. He used to play for the Jets and for the Miami Dolphins. And he's almost 7 foot tall and almost 400 pounds, almost the same body weight as him. But, look at this. It gets him off the ground, it gets Davin Miles off the ground. But look at this. So all we did was prop damage, replace the props, and we're done. This would have destroyed any other unit's cage on their motor. Fresh Breeze, that would have been a quarter section. That would be about $375 for that quarter, $375 for that quarter, $375 for that quarter, $375 for that quarter, and then on a monster, that's 2 sets of props at $475 a piece. This not only, it's one thing for cost, but it's another thing for safety. That is the most important thing. This thing didn't disconnect. It stayed on like it's supposed to. It's got that easy off system that disconnects this motor. If you haven't seen that video, FlyPod easy off system. But look at this. And we started it right back up. Works perfect. Nothing else is damaged. Not a dent. Not a deformity. Nothing in that cage. And if that would have failed, he still has all of this pilot protection right here with this. Multiple hang rails. He's got A-line assist. He's got a telescopic front end to adjust for any size person. An articulated front end to self-steer and self-correct. When you have a wing on, if it senses the wing pulling you towards one side, it'll actually turn the trike towards that area. Now, he was going balls out fast and when he did this. So normally we're not going that fast when we take off. Probably a quarter of that, but he was full throttle on the beast and angling and hit a ditch. So that's what you got to get. And you know what? It's really weird because and he'll tell you. Did I not say that this morning?
He did. He told me not to do it, and I was stupid. So.
And Mama says, stupid is as stupid does. If I was smart enough, I could probably remember my first propeller. But anyways, we had a great time. And we learned something from this. He learned something, definitely. So we're just going to order a new set of props, and he's back in business. He didn't destroy the whole machine. And I'm going to, if I can find him, I'm going to include some of the pictures from that Zenith rollover. The guy's a good name. I'm not going to mention his name, but they use my field sometimes to fly out of to do tandems. And he was flying the Zenith. The Zenith uses the same kind of motor, but it's got harnesses in here. The guys were on the side. The harnesses on those, you know, let you come in contact. When you're swinging in here and you're not held in with that bucket seat, which also has a protection because this is a molded piece of plastic that actually, or polymer that actually just gives you protection all the way up to your head. So this can't crush. So you're in there with a real seat belt. It's easy to get out of. You got a real seat belt that you press a button with, but the ones with the harnesses in there, when there's stress on them, when you're tipped over or anything else like that, and your body weight is pushing on that, you cannot press the buttons. They don't want to open, and you got to go this one, this one, this one, up by your shoulders, and you're tangled in a massive mess of stuff. They got things on the top that crush down and become a hazard for your head, and since you're not staying in the here, you're hitting the side of the ground, you're hitting the ceiling. When this is upside down, if this was a harness in there, where are you going to be? You're going to be hitting your head on that ground. With this, you stay put. All of this is protection. All of this acts like a roll cage at that point. And I am so proud. I'm not glad that this happened, but I'm glad that you can see this out there, because this is what I'm trying to tell you about safety. This thing will keep you safe, and if it weren't for this, he could have been seriously injured doing what he did. But I definitely know he would not have a unit in this good a shape that starts right back up, that just needs some props. You can't even tell that there's a little dent over there. That's how minimal it is. But guys, thanks for joining me. Share this video with other people so they can see what the Beast does. The Vitarossi Cosmo 300 is what's being used on the Beast with 150 centimeter props, 4-gallon gas tank, self-sync. But when it's on this platform of the new Beast, you've got the ultimate machine. You've got the top of the food chain. It's built to like military specs. It's incredible, and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to leave the comments on this one for a little bit. I always turn my comments on because people just get out of control and they get vulgar, and I don't like that. I may put the comments on, I may not, but hit me an email and let me know what you think about this, and or give me a call. And that's pretty impressive. And if you want to order one, we can order you one. Our phone lines are open from 8 in the morning till midnight. Let's get you into a Beast. The climb rate on this is sick. At 217 pounds, I'm climbing at a 45-degree angle at quarter throttle. Watch that other video, climb rate, and punch in the Beast on the other thing. The Beast can fit on any one of our fly pods. But listen, if you want the fly pod, which is also better trike than what you're flying out there, your motor can still fit to this. Remember I said that. Your motor can still fit on the back of a fly pod. Any motor can. Guys, thanks for joining me. I hope God's blessing you. Thank you for praying for Kevin's anorexia problem. It's been solved. Everything's good. And we love him, and we're glad he's here. God bless.